Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into something super exciting and it's perfect whether you are a beginner or just looking to build your own free WordPress blog from scratch. By the end of this video, you will have your own fully customized blog, complete with a custom logo, SEO optimized settings, plugins for email marketing, backup systems, and even a contact form, all without writing a single line of code. We will be using Hostinger for hosting, and yes, you can get everything set up for under just $3 per month if you go for a 48 months plan. We will also walk through how to choose the perfect domain name using ChatGPT, how to connect to your site, and how to install WordPress in just few clicks. Want your blog to look professional? We will design a custom logo and Favicon using Canva and Photopea. Both are free tools, and upload them directly to your WordPress dashboard. Then we will install and configure the essential plugins you need to grow your blog, from SEO optimization and Google Analytics integration to email collection pop-ups and automatic backups. Finally, we will show you how to write your first blog post using AI, optimize it for SEO, add a table of contents, and even insert a custom HTML table to boost your blog structure and readability. So whether you are starting a blog for fun, for business, or to share your passion, this video has everything you need to get started. 100% free and step by step. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you will never miss another tutorial. Let's get started. So now we have to start out our hosting. So to have a website or blog, you need to have an host. Okay, so the host is something actually which is a computer and which is 24 hours online. Okay, and your website is live, so people can come visit your website and buy stuff or read stuff. Okay, so hosting is very important, so we will be using Hostinger. I have left the link in the description. You can click on that link and then you can actually go and buy the hosting, or what you can do, you can visit my website called kylanjari.com/hostinger. Okay, so you can see the address on the screen, so you can visit that link to get into the hostinger, and from here we will go and we will actually, you will be on this page. So now you have multiple choices whether you want to go with web hosting, cloud hosting, or agency hosting. So I think if you are just starting out, you can go with web hosting. Okay, so you're looking for a single website or you're looking for multiple websites. Okay, and you, if you go to cloud hosting, you have like you can even have like 100 websites. So maybe I think if you are just starting out, you can just stick with this hosting called premium web hosting. Okay, you will have like 25 websites. So when you select that, and you will also get a free domain here, only if you choose this plan here. Okay, the 48 months plan. Okay, or you can pay monthly if you want to, but I prefer if you are serious about your business or for your blogging career or whatever, you can actually, as you can see, if you pay monthly you will be paying 11.99. so why not just pay for 48 months and then you will only pay 2.99. okay, which is very cheap. Okay, so now if when you decided that actually which plan you want to go with, you can click on choose payment method. Okay, now you have to fill up your details and then complete the payment. Okay, now click on complete payment. So as you can see, the payment is successful. Now click on continue, and now we have to add our website. So if you don't have the domain name, you can just come here, go to domains, and get a new domain. Okay, if you have bought actually 4 years plan, then of course you will get a free domain. But if you didn't, then you can actually go to domain name here and then you have to go to basically chat gpt. Okay, so what you can do, just go to chat gpt, and I have mentioned to chat gpt, okay, I like to have a coffee blog, please give me like 20 domain ideas which are unique. Okay, so now what you can do, you can go through this list and see which one you like. Okay, so for example, I like this one here, cupsandculture.com. I will just copy this one, and I will paste it here and click on search. And as you can see, this domain name is available. Okay, and I can actually buy this domain from here, and then it will be linked automatically with my web hosting. Okay, so yeah, so you can buy the domain name from here, just in case if you buy the domain from GoDaddy or from Namecheap. Okay, if you actually bought your domain from Namecheap, then you can go and log into your Namecheap account, and then you have to click on domain list and click on your domain name, in my case, which is kylanjari. Okay, and then from here make sure you choose custom DNS. And now for hosting, we have these name servers which you have to add. Okay, so the first name server is this one here, which is ns1, and we can add that. Let me, yes, so I can just add it here, and the second one will be this one here. Copy that and add that one here, and then click on checked. And as you can see now, that it's gonna take like 48 hours, but I think most of the times it is quite quick. Okay, so now we have successfully added name servers for our domain name. So this domain name I have bought with the Namecheap, but to make things easier, you can actually buy the domain name with the hosting itself. Okay, so you can just go here, get a domain name, and you can actually, type your domain name here, and then you can add your domain name this way. Just type it here under domain name. Okay, so once you have done everything, what you can do now, you can go to websites and go to home page actually. Okay, and when you click on home page, it says start creating or migrating a website, so we can actually click create. Okay, so I want to do this for myself. Okay, so this is how you can add that, and click next. So I want to actually create a website, so I need to add that one. And I don't want to use any builder or anything. Okay, I will go with the WordPress. Okay, and click next. And yes, the email is correct, and the password, anyways, I can change it later. But the good thing about Hostinger is you don't need to enter password each time you need to log into your WordPress website. Okay, so that's a good thing about this Hostinger plan. Okay, so now my email is correct, everything is okay. I will click next. So now I have a choice to add a theme. These themes looks very nice, but I don't want to use any themes. Okay, so I will start with the create blank site. Okay, so click on create blank site. Now you have to put the domain name which you have bought. Okay, so for example, in my case, I have bought from Namecheap, but you can actually choose the one you pick from Hostinger. So I will say kylanjari.com. Okay, so as you can see now, because I did not buy this domain name from Namecheap, that's why it is saying basically if you own this domain. Yes, I do own it. But of course, if you bought the domain, your domain name from Hostinger, then Hostinger knows automatically like this is your domain name. Okay, so you have to click on this one, and it is saying actually you have to basically add the name servers point to this hosting, which I already have done. Okay, so I will click on next, and now I will choose my country, which is now UK at the moment. So reduce your website. Okay, so I will click on install WordPress. So this is how basically you install WordPress. Okay, with your Hostinger plan. So Hostinger is very good. Check it out. The link is in the description, okay? And if you face any issues, do let me know. And from here I will show you the next step, so what you need to do basically. And then we will go into the next, like like setting up your dashboard and stuff like that. All right, so now our website is ready. So what we can do right now, yeah, is it takes us automatically to this domain name, which is not our domain, but we already have done the setup. So if we can go to our okay, I will check this one. So I will say manage, and let me see, domain is not connected. So I already have done that. Let me see the check guide. All right, so the hosting, I mean the name servers are different. Okay, that's why I have this issue, but it's good. Like it's happened. Okay, so you really need to check your name servers. Okay, the one I have added earlier, uh, is not the case. So what I need to do, I need to just copy this one. I can go back to my the domain panel under Namecheap, and then I can go back again and copy the second one. And now I can just come here and copy and paste. So now it's been added, and now we will see like how it goes. Okay, I have changed the name servers record, so I will click on that and click on finish. Okay, so now it says it takes about 24 hours, so get an email sent to you when your domain is connected. Okay, so okay, no problem, we can do that. Okay, now it's gonna take 24 hours for this to be propagation. Okay, so fully propagation is gonna take about 24 hours, but you can see we can actually start and work on our website. Okay, so when we click on admin panel, okay, it takes us to this domain. So we can just start working on our website. So for example, whenever our domain is ready, and okay, we can see it here on top. Okay, but it's gonna take like 24 hours for fully propagate. Okay, so yes, so just keep watching, and now we will learn actually how to customize our dashboard. We will install themes and plugins. Okay, so if you have any question regarding this, if there is any issue, let me know in a comment box below. Okay, again, for the domain name, you can buy from here. Okay, from Hostinger. And if for some reason you already own a domain from Namecheap, you need to actually add the if you can click on check guide, and you have these options there. You have to add these name servers. Okay, and then your domain will work. But if you buy from Hostinger, then you don't have to do any of this. It will be automatic. Okay, so now we can start working on our WordPress website. So here we are in our WordPress dashboard, and now what we need to do, we need to actually, I have a list here. Okay, so this is what we will do step by step to actually set up our blog. Okay, so we will be using theme called blog hash. Okay, so what we can do, we can go to, first of all, I want to clear this dashboard. Okay, so you have to go to screen options, uncheck the site health, attack lens, activity, quick draft, WordPress events, and welcome. Okay, but I actually like to keep this check activity, so I know like what's going on. But at the moment nothing really happening, so I will keep it off for now. Okay, so what we can do, we will go to themes, and we will go to add theme. So the theme name is blog hash. Okay, so I will type here blog hash, and let's see what happens. Yeah, so this is the blog we will be, this is the theme we will be using. Okay, it's a nice theme, we will design it. Okay, so we will click on install and just wait for a couple of seconds, and now we need to click on activate. Okay, so now we need to delete all these themes. Okay, but before we do that, it says blog hash themes recommend the following plugin has the course, so we will click on install now, install and activate. Okay, So we have done that, install and activate, and now it's been activated. So now what we can do, we can go to themes, and we will actually delete all these themes which we are not using. Okay, so we will delete that. So that's fine. And now what we can do, we will go to our plugin sections, and I like to delete these plugins which we have by default. And now we will be installing all these plugins. So for contact form, normally people use contact form 7, but I like to use Forminator. Okay, so I will use that, and I will click on this one here, Forminator by WPMU so I will click on install now, and wait for a couple of seconds, and we'll click on activate. That is done. And now what we can do, we will go to easy table of contents. Okay, so we will go here, I will say table of contents, which is a nice plugin. I will explain you, when we are using these plugins, I will explain you like what is the purpose of these plugins. But for now, just install these plugins. So I will click on activate. Yeah, so we don't have to subscribe or anything. Click no thanks. Now, no thanks, I will stick with the free version. So click on that. I don't like this table of contents on pages. Okay, I just like to have it on posts. So I will say only posts, and that's it. So we will actually go all the way down, and we will click on save changes. Now go back to plugins again, and now we will be installing Hustle. Okay, so Hustle is a plugin which is actually help you to do the email marketing. Okay, so I will explain you this one how it works. So Hustle, install that, and now wait a couple of seconds and click on activate. And now we have just let me copy this one. So there is MC for WP, which is a Mailchimp plugin, and we will actually integrate that with Hustle. Okay, so just come here, click on install, and click on activate, and now this is done. So now we will actually, our SSL is already done, but just to make sure is like firm. Okay, is a firm SSL, and so what we can do, basically we can just go to add new, and then I will type here SSL. Okay, and now this is the first one with a check mark, really simple security. Click on install now, and click on activate, and this is done. Okay, so now actually you need to go through this wizard. Okay, so it is saying basically optional, select your hosting provider. So this is optional, so I will just say click on activate SSL. I will click on skip. Yeah, this one we can enable like a mixer, mixed content fixer, and email login. The any like somebody trying to hack your website or something, this plugin can prevent that. Okay, so click on enable, and the compliance we don't have to do that for now, so I will click on skip. And this is a premium features, we will just skip them by clicking on finish. And now this is done. So this one should be at least over 70%. So to actually increase this number, we have to click on view, and we have to actually check these. Okay, so this one is the first, this is I like to basically check. And then mixed content fixer is on. This one in the hook is also on, and backend I will also click on. Okay, I will go back to dashboard, and yeah, this is winner, so I will just cross that one, and you can see we are now 77%. So this is a very good plugin, but it's not like 100% with features. The reason is you have to pay for it, but I use the free one, and which can actually do the job. So I don't have to go with the premium one. Okay, but if you want to, you can go ahead, and but I will keep this one as free. But this one makes sure like when customers are clicking on your website, they are viewing your website, the SSL is always there. Okay, so now what we can do, we will actually go back to plugins, and we will go to add plugin, And let me see what we have. And yeah, so we will actually install this one as well. Is called Sidekit. Okay, so I will go here and I will type Sidekit. And yeah, this is the first one. Okay, so we will install that. This is actually for SEO, and we will be able to use Google Analytics and other like Google Search Console. We can also implement AdSense. Okay, so click on activate, and now click on start setup. Okay, so I will say yes, connect Google Analytics as a part of your setup. So I will uncheck this one. Click sign in with Google. Choose your email and click on continue. Select all of them. Okay, click on continue. And now it says to verify your ownership. So click on verify. And this is done. Now turn on the metrics in your dashboard. So to show metrics in your Sidekit dashboard, okay, allow that. Okay, and set up Google search console. So set it up. And now also set up the Google Analytics. So do that. And now I like to actually I like to create a new account. So create account and click on that, your email again, click on continue, and I think this should be it. Of course, then you have to go to the Google term of service and click on agree, accept the terms and conditions, and also acknowledge and accept that, and I accept. Okay, and go back to dashboard. So it's already done. Okay, so Google Sidekit is fully integrated now in your WordPress website. So it says congrats. Okay, completing the setup. So I got it. And yeah, okay, you can turn on the I2 updates. Okay, that's fine. And got it, and dismiss that. And setup sign in with Google, boost boarding security with Google. Yeah, we can do this one a bit later. Okay, so provide your site visitor with a simple, secure, and personal experience by adding a sign in with Google button. So I will check that one. Okay, I will actually make another video on this feature. Okay, which is by Google, but for now we will say maybe later. And grow your revenue, depend turn on the visitors. Okay, maybe later, and got it. Okay, so that's it. So now our analytics and our Google Search Console or Sidekit, whatever, is all done. Okay, so that is a very good thing to do basically, because in this way you will know like what is happening on your website, from where the users are coming, whether the users are coming or not coming. Okay, so all this data from from where they are coming and what is their age, what devices they are using. So all this data you can gather with the help of this plugin called Sidekit, and this is absolutely must. Okay, so no matter what is your business, or no matter what you do, make sure you install this plugin. Okay, this is very handy plugin. Okay, so I can't really say about it much, so you must have this plugin. Okay, so now we have is a backup plugin, which is also super important. So you have to go to plugins again, and you have to click on add new, and then you have to say like backup. Okay, just type that backup. And I basically use this one here called WP Vivid Backup. It's very nice. It's totally free, and look at your rating and installation is absolutely amazing. And last update it was 3 weeks ago. Okay, and it's also compatible with your version of WordPress. Okay, so click on install now, and just wait few moments, and then now click on activate. Okay, so now your plugin is activated, and now you are here in your actually first the I mean your backup dashboard. Okay, so now what you can do, you can click on backup now, but I think we can wait for a while. Okay, so once we have the blog fully set up, then I will show you how to back it up. Okay, so now we can go back to plugins again, and we need to install Yoast SEO. Okay, so I will come here, I will click on add new, and I will type here SEO, and I like to install this one here, which is Yoast SEO. Click on install now. I mean, this ranked math is also very good, 3 million plus installations, but because I am quite familiar with the Yoast SEO, that's why I like to go with Yoast SEO. So click on activate, and so what you can do, you can just skip the setup, because to be honest, I do everything manually. So click on skip and close that one. And now this is your Yoast SEO dashboard. Okay, so I think we have all the plugins installed. So now what we can do, we can go to our website, and this is how our website look like. Okay, which is quite simple, and we will actually fix everything. Okay, so basically you are getting this design because of the theme. Okay, if you are not familiar with the WordPress, if you go to dashboard, appearance and themes, and this design is coming from this theme. So there are actually thousands of different themes. Okay, so you can go and pick one, but you need to make sure that all your plugins are can work with your theme. Okay, which is very important as well. So now we have everything set up. Now what we need to do, basically we need to actually make sure when somebody subscribe to our blog, and they can actually able to subscribe. Okay, so they can get news, feedback. If you want to send them any email, okay, we can. So we have to do that. Okay, so so what we can do, basically, they'll go to your dashboard, and what is this? Okay, we don't want that. Just close this one, and I can go to screen options. I like to close all this. Okay, so now the first thing I want to do, if I go to settings and go to permalinks. Okay, so just make sure you follow this step. Very important and very crucial. Okay, so just make sure what you're doing. So basically, at the moment we are here in permalinks. So what are permalinks? Basically, permalinks are these links here. Okay, for example, you can see at the moment my website is blog.kylanjari.com. So for example, uh, if I you can see the example here. So blog.kylanjari.com, then you see the date and the time and the post name. Okay, which this is not good example. Okay, so we actually don't want this example as well. As you can see, it's plain, so this is just some numbers, which is not good for SEO. Okay, Google don't know what is this. Basically, Google also don't know. I mean, Google might know, okay, this is the date this blog post come out, but this is not really relevant. Okay, so also month and name, this is also not good. Numeric, as you can see, is 1 2 3 there, which is not good. So the one you have to choose, basically, it will be post name. Okay, you can see this is very simple. So your blog.com, and then a sample post. Okay, so means like whatever you post about, the title will go here. So this is the one you have to choose. Click on post name and click on save. Okay, so now as you can see, we have saved that one. So for example, if I go to all post, and as you can see, we have one sample post, and if I click on view, and you can see here is the domain here .com, and then it says hello world because of the title is hello world. Okay, so now what we can do, we can go back to post, and we will delete this one because this is just an example. So I will delete that, and just make everything clean. Now go to pages, and I like to delete this page only. Okay, not this one but this one. So click on trash, and now we have this page is also gone. So now actually we have like clean and very nice looking dashboard. Okay, so now we need to do some tidy up here. I don't like to see these icons. I mean, these icons might look cool, but I want to have navigation here. So for example, if my navigation is growing, okay, growing like about page, contact page, and all other pages, as you can see, there will not be enough space here. So what I can do, just go to customize and right click on customize, click on open in a new link, okay, or a new tab, and you have to go to, I believe is the header, and the top bar main, okay, sticky header, okay, go back, go to maybe, I think it should be under general settings maybe. Okay, here is not here as well. Header, go to header, okay, top bar, okay, this is the top bar, okay, so main header, you can see here social links, and basically I want to delete that, okay, I want to delete that, and now we have like more space to work with, okay. So now what we can do, we can go back to dashboard and we can go to actually pages, and here we have to create more pages, okay. So for example, I will say, let's say this is over, actually now I click on it, so this is now over editor, okay, our basic editor where we will write blog post, articles, titles, and etc, okay. So as you can see here at the bottom, this is coming from a use plugin. So if you click on this one here, when you click, as you can see, it minimizes, okay. So now we have a more space to work with. So what I can do, I will call this page like about us, okay. Now click on publish, and now what you can do, go back to, and click on another page, add page, and now we can actually add another page, and we will call this like contact us, okay, and add another page. So here we can basically add, maybe if you want to offer any services, okay. So let's say because you are a, it depends what is your business, so you can have a services page. Even you are doing just a blog, you still can add a services page, because you can offer whatever you're writing about, okay. You can maybe offer a content writing, or it could be any of your expertise basically. So click on publish, and then now you have 3 pages. Now click on add page again, and here if you have a portfolio, you can have another page here called portfolio, but this is just a blog page. So I will actually, then I will say like terms and conditions, because these pages are required by Google, okay. So terms and conditions, okay, so conditions, and we have one page which is already there, as you can see, it's called privacy policy. Click on that and make sure you publish that as well, okay. Just publish that. So now we have like 5 pages, and I think that's it for this example. So what I can do now, go to appearance, and now go to menu, and here click on main menu. If I am going very fast, what you can do, you can go to YouTube settings, okay, and then from there is a button there to slow the speed down, okay. If you think I'm going too fast, you have to slow down the speed, because if I go very slow, because some of my viewers, they are a bit advanced, so you see, you have control, so you can slow me down, okay. So click on main menu and click on create menu, okay. Now click on primary navigation, okay, and now we can just adjust. So for example, this is a home page, that's okay. I like to have about page, and then I like to have services, and I want to have another link here, okay. I will say like it says custom links, so I will just put hash here, okay, hash, and the text I will put here called links, okay, and I can actually add that. And then what we can do, these links here, like privacy policy, I want to add it as sub menu, so make sure you drag it a bit further, and then click this one as well, and now you see this one. Now you can see this is a part of one group, okay. Now we have like 4 pages, and then plus these 2 pages under this links, okay. So I will show you what I mean. So if you save this one, now you go to your blog again, click on refresh, so you can see now this become a drop down menu, okay. So this is like just to make it a bit clean, okay, because these pages, nobody actually except Google will look into these pages, or maybe some customers might do, but it's very rare. But still, it's very important to have these pages, okay. So now what we can do, Now we can see like what we have. You can see we have a copyright notice here, which we can remove actually. If you go to customize, and then we can go to footer, and then it says copyright bar, and click on the text, and we can actually, this is a B tag here. In the end, we can delete this short code, and you can see this has been removed. Okay, now we can click on publish, and that's done. Okay, so now as you can see, we don't have that thing anymore, so which is great. So now we have like everything installed, everything is clean. Now what we need to do, we need to create articles. Okay, and I will show you how to create an article. Of course, I will use AI, but on the same time, I will also explain like what you can add or remove to make the content better. Okay, because Google can even promote AI written content as long as you are providing a value. Okay, so this is the first thing we need to do, and then what I'm gonna do, I will also show you how can actually you can allow your viewers to subscribe to your blog. Okay, so whenever somebody subscribe, you will get a notification, and it will be added on your database, so you can contact or send email to that specific customer. Okay, so yeah, so I think we are good to go, and now what we can do, we will start working on logo. We have to work on the logo as well. As you can see, this is just a logo here. We also need to work on favicon. As you can see, our favicon is just a WordPress icon. Okay, we have to fix that. We have to change the logo, and yeah, so this is the first part of the video. So now we will dive into the second part. I think where we need to fix our logo. I think this is the should be the this should be the first step, but I think the second step should be fixing the logo, fixing the favicon, and then actually we can actually fix our subscribe the link, and then we can actually go ahead and write articles. Okay, if you face any issues or anything, please let me know in a comment box. Okay, and then I will try to help you out. So now we will go ahead and then do our logo. I will show you how to make a nice logo and how to make a favicon. Okay, so yeah, so let's get started with that. So now what we have is we need to set up a logo. We need to use a nice favicon. Okay, and we also need to fix this this title. Okay, for our website. So let's see how can we do that. And now we will go to Canva. Okay, and we will type here logo. Okay, so logo design, and we are looking for a nice logo, right? So what we can do basically is I will show you two ways to create a logo. So for example, let's see, queen your tag. No, this isn't good. Something which is nice. Let's see, style and category. So category will be like, category is okay, but what we can do, we can go down. You can see these ones with a with this thing. Okay, is premium. Okay, so don't click on that. Yeah, something like this I would have liked, but this is also pro versions. Okay, so I will show you. I mean, even with this one, we can create a nice logo, right? So, for example, let's click on this one here and customize, and remove watermarks. Okay, remove that one. All right. So what we can do, we can delete that one. Okay, delete that logo, and I will say, because my name is kylanjari. Okay, so what I am, so I will say like I'm a blogger. Yeah, just say blogger, and now what I can do, I can actually go and search for, let's say, K. If there is any K, a K letter. Okay, That one, let's see. Yeah, let's get this one. Yeah, replace that one. Okay. And what we can do, I want to remove this. I mean, I can keep the background or remove that background. And this one, I like to make it like black. And this one here, make it black. Okay. So I will say like kylanjari. So I'm just showing you the simple way to make a logo, okay? But if you think this is not, you don't like the logos for some reason, you can go to ideogram. Yeah, you can come here in ideogram, and then what you can do, you can say like uh, Kalan Cherry. Make sure your name or the whatever the logo is, make sure you have to add it into commas, okay? Make sure the commas are in between as a kylanjari logo. Okay, so click on generate and let's see what we have. So now it is doing the magic, so just wait a couple of seconds. Okay, I mean, I sometimes create logos this way, but I also like Canva. Okay, as you can see, the logo is nice, but still, I mean, not the best. So on a white, well, you just add something extra. So let's say one white background, and I will say like horizontal. Okay, okay, horizontal. So generate that. So you have like limited credits. Okay, so now you have like four more credits here. So this is not something unlimited, and then also sometimes they slow you down. You can see now we are in a waiting in a slow queue. I think this is not a good example. I mean, if you give some pre credits, you need to allow the newcomers to basically to be able to use it. But fortunately, it start working. So let's see the result. I hope it will come out good. All right. I mean, I can go with this one. I like it. Okay, just for this tutorial. Okay, for this purpose. But I show you, like you can create your logo here or you can do it here. So for this one, basically what I can do, I will I think this group, so ungroup that one and make it small, and maybe I can remove the K and I can make it bigger. So just do like this. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, you can see you can be creative with Canva. Okay, and I can make this a bit more small and a bit more small, or maybe too small is not good. Yeah, so kill and Jari, okay. So I mean, you can go this route or you can go do this way. I think you can play with both, and I think I will stick with this one here. Okay, so what I can do basically is I can go to share and go to download. I want to, okay, so now the problem here is you can only download as a transparent background with a pro version. Okay, so this can be fixed, it's not a big issue. So what we can do, we can just download that one. So download. Okay, so we will save it here. Just give like any name, let's say logo. Save that, and you can see our logo is saved. So let me see, and now this is what we have. Okay, so to make this transparent, okay, before we make it transparent, I need to create a basically favicon. Okay, so I can actually increase the size, and now I can download this one. So this will be our favicon. Favicon is, as you can see here on this this bar here. Okay, which is a tab, basically tab. Okay, you can see the C icon, or for audiogram you can see this icon here. So this is basically called Favicon. Okay, so just go here, download that. So I will call this like Favicon. Okay, so now it is saved, Favicon. And now what we can do, we will use a free software called Adobe Photoshop, which is on the web. Okay, so you can come to Google here and type online Photoshop in Google, and you can see the tool called Photo-P. Okay, click on that. And now we have to open both those files. Okay, so basically before we open those two files, what we can do, okay, let's open these two files. I was thinking to make them transparent, but let's see. So open these two files. And now what we can do for the logo, we can just go here into crop tool, and then we can decrease the size. Okay, just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so, and I want to make it like, because our header will be white anyway, so I will keep it as white, and I will save that. Okay, so just click here, and now it is basically cropped. So now we can go to export and make sure use WebP. Okay, always use WebP because these WebP images are optimized. Okay, so click on that and give a name. I will call it like Kylan. Make sure you name properly. Okay, Java logo, and make sure you put the dash there. Okay, in between the titles. But here I will call this like the folder WebP because these are WebP images. So I will save that. Now we can go to the Favicon. I'm okay with the size, but Favicon normally supports like, I believe, is 1 to 8, 1 to 1 to 8, 5, 1, 2, and 8. Okay, so do that. And now I'll go here and I will actually basically grab this one and bring it here. So just don't forget, because this tool is free of charge. Okay, this is like a online Photoshop which is totally free. So just make it a bit more smaller. Yeah, it looks amazing. I like it here. Just make sure you adjust it a little bit and go to export and go to WebP, and I will call this Favicon. Okay, Favicon. So now you save that one as well. Now we can go to our blog. We can go to customize. And now we will go to logos and site titles. Okay, go here and click on select logo. Click on select files. Yeah, go to that folder and then click on WebP. And of course, I'm looking for a logo, so click on that. And make sure actually you copy and paste, and make sure your alt tag, alt tag, you remove the hash, the dashes, because this is something Google will read, and click on select. So we are okay with this size. Click on crop, and as you can see, we have basically this logo. So this logo is not really amazing. Okay, we could have make it better, but I am just showing you like how to do it. Of course, I'm not going to spend like 2-3 hours creating a logo, even though you can use AI and make nice logo, but still you need to create hundreds of image generations to come up with a good logo. So for the logo, if you want to, I can create another tutorial. But the thing is, as you can see, we can make a simple and decent logo. Okay, just like that. So this is just an example. Okay. So our logo is done. Now we can go down and we have now select site icon. Okay, or favicon or site icon. Click on upload files. Click on select files and then click on now favicon. Okay, so you choose that favicon, select that. I am okay. Well, you can see this is how our favicon will look like, and I think which is amazing. Okay, so click on crop image, and as you can see here on top, you see we have our logo and we also have our favicon, and I mean this looks amazing. I really like it. As you can see, it's K there and looks amazing. Okay, so of course now our logo is black, and we have these actually colors here which we really don't want, but of course we need to have this color because in the end we can't just choose black. Okay, so if we want to, we could have just make this K red, okay, which might look amazing as well. But if you want to, you can just go back to your Photoshop file, or maybe you have to go to, I mean, even this one, you can do it here. Let me show you a trick. What you can do, you can go back and then, I mean, I can just do undo, I can just go here and click on undo. So, and I can select this one. And now what you can do, open a screenshot, click on print, okay, on your keyboard. This will open up a screenshot. I can just make a screenshot of this, okay, and I can go back to uh, the what you call that, the Canva, and then I can paste, okay. So once I do that, I can click on this logo here, and as you can see, we have Canva automatically pick up the colors from photos. So we have this color here, and we also have the value, which is hash F3397. So we click on that, and as you can see now, we have this logo. I can just make this one a bit more close, and yeah, so this is how actually you can make it red if you want to, and then you can download that. Okay, so you know how to do this. I don't have to go and do that. Okay, so you can just come and then do that one, so it will look like your branding and everything will be, you know um, like good, will good and gel together. Okay, it will look good. Okay, so yeah, so after you do that, our favicon is done, our logo is done, and now let me see what we have. Yeah, I think yeah, so now we are good to go for the next part. And now I think we have to make sure that our subscribe button works fine when people click and subscribe to our newsletter, and so they can get like they can receive emails from us, like maybe the new articles. When we publish an article, they will get notification, or something like that. So we also need to add content for our about page, services page, and contact page. Okay, so we need to add a contact form as well. So yes, so keep watching. So now we will do that next. So what we have right now is that we need to work on Mailchimp and the subscriber button. Okay, but before we do that, we need to fix this title. Okay, this is a, I mean, it says basically a WordPress blog. So we can go to dashboard, and we can go to settings, and I will say kylanjari's blog. And so what you teach, okay, it depends. So let's say in my case, I will say learn about WordPress and AI. And of course, you need to make sure you click on this subscribe button, okay, so people can subscribe. And this is very important, so anyone can register and make sure it's subscriber, and click save changes. Okay, so now what we can do, we can go back to the home page, and you can see we have like the title, and the tagline as well. And now our blog is now slowly getting shape. Now what we can do, we can fix these widgets. Okay, so you need to go to dashboard, click on widgets. Okay, and we have these widgets here. Okay, so what we can do, we will actually delete all these. Okay, so make sure you delete all of them, and delete delete that, delete that, delete this one. So make sure you delete everything. Okay, so now if I actually save that, and let's say I go to the main page, you can see say default sidebar. So Now we have nothing in here, so what we can do, we will add search button here. So we say search, and make sure you choose the third option. Okay, let's see, I think button inside, yeah, this is better. Click save, and you can see that we have the search button here. And now what we can do, we can actually add what else we can add, let's say recent or latest posts. Okay, so at the moment there is no post, so but still what we can do, we can display the feature image, and we make sure the size of it, of the image, should be like 50%. Okay, so click save. All right, so now what we can do, we can go to menu. I will show you, like, we need to fix this issue. You can see we have categories, there is no category, we have archives here. So we want to basically display links. Okay, like more links. So what we can do, we can go and create a new menu. Okay, and I will call this like footer 1. Save that. So in footer 1, what I can do, I can display a logo, and because our logo is in a white background, so we have to remove the background, or we can leave everything as it is. So for example, okay, let's create footer 1, and then we can actually add, for example, we can say like we want like home, about, services, and contact to be there. Okay, so you save that. So now what you can do, click on create new menu, and this one we will call it footer 2. Okay, footer 2, and this one we will say privacy policy, terms and conditions. Okay, we can add that one. Save that. And now we can go back to widgets, and what we can do, footer 1, of course, we have a search button, we can leave it as it is. And on footer 2, we can basically click on delete, and click on plus, and we will say menu or navigation menu, and make sure you choose footer 1. So I will say like I will call this menu. Okay, so if we refresh that, you can see now we have nice menu. Okay, and now what we can do, we can go to footer 3 and click on, we have to delete this one first. Click on plus, and then click on menu or type menu, click on navigation menu, click on footer 2, and then I will say like useful, or maybe I will say links. Okay, links. So we save that, and now we can refresh that, and you can see now we have links. So this is our footer. So now what we can do, we can actually fix this subscribe button. So we can go back to our dashboard here, the WordPress dashboard. We will go to hustle. Let me save this one first. Go to hustle. And now if you get this pop-up, click on get started. I like to have a pop-up. Okay, create that. And I will call this like a pop-up, pop-up, pop-up. Okay, so yeah, choose a template. So basically normally I use this simple template. If I preview that, this is how it looks like. It's very simple and clean, so we can actually choose that one. So I will say choose template, and so what we can do right now is that we need to set this one up. So at the moment, if I click on preview, this is how it look like. So what we need to do, we need to say subscribe to our weekly newsletter before below, and never miss latest products, or excellent. Also I will say like never miss latest blog articles, okay, for this example. And I will say emails. So of course we just want to choose an email, okay. And now it says thank you for joining our weekly newsletter. So when somebody click on subscribe, they will get this message here, okay. Now click on integrations. So of course this is going to be your local list, okay. So whoever subscribes to your mailing list, their email will be saved under Hustle database, like locally, okay. So to actually connect third parties like Mailchimp, we have to click on this integration page. Let me publish this one first and click on integration page. And from here we need to click on Mailchimp, okay. And now we need to enter the key. So what you can do, we have to go to Google and type Mailchimp under Google, and you will get here. Click on that, and you have to basically log in. If you are not signed up, make sure you sign up. I will continue with Google, and what I can do right now is I need to copy the key. So I will click on my profile picture. You have to go to, I think it's under profile, and it should be under extras. Yeah, API keys, and I have to click a new API key. So click on that, create. I will call this like pop-up and generate key. And this is our key right now, so make sure don't close this page, leave it as it is. We might need it in the later on, okay. So we copy the key, we can go back to the Hustle dashboard, we paste the key, and we business account, we can call it like okay, let's say like identifier. So let's say pop up. So connect that. So you can see the Mailchimp is now connected. So now what we can do, we can go to our pop-ups and click on settings, and we have to click on basically edit. And what we can do from here, we can go to integration Mailchimp. So now we have to click on plus, okay, it's not been connected. So add integration Mailchimp pop-up, choose the name, click on automatically, opt-in users, okay, opt-in new users, click on continue, and don't worry about tags, click on continue. And as you can see, we have added successfully Mailchimp, and now we can go to appearance. So appearance, I'm okay with as everything as it is. So now we need to go to visibility, and yes, just leave it everything as it is. Go to behavior. So this is very important. So I want this to be appear like after, let's say I want it to be appear after like 10 seconds, okay. But for example, if you want this to be appear on a click, as I told you under subscribe, so we can actually switch this one off. We will click on click, go down, and I will add a CSS selector. So I will click on dot, and I will say pop up, okay, and then I will save that. So now what we can do to make this work, we need to add this thing here. So what we can do, we can go to the home page, and from there we can click on customize, and we need to go down, and it should be called header, and I think it should be in the main header and a button, okay. So in the button we need to add comma, space, and we need to say pop-up. So I think you don't have to add dot in this. So let's see if it's gonna work. Publish that and refresh that, and let's see if it's gonna work. Brilliant. Okay, it works fine. And if somebody say thanks, I am not interested, it will go away, or you can click on subscribe, If they come here, they click on subscribe. All right, so the one thing I forget to add, basically, there is a plugin called Cache. Okay, so if you go to add new, click on search, and then you have to type here Cache. Just wait a couple of seconds. Now click on activate. Okay, so I know you will see this error, but don't worry, just refresh and then that error will go away. So what we can do, we can go to the home page and click on this and click on purge all. Okay, so this plugin is very important, okay, to have this. So if I click now on subscribe, it did not work. Okay, so okay, if for some reason this pop-up is not working on your website, okay, just in case, as you can see, it's working fine on mine. So what basically you need to do, you need to make sure when you go to Hustle, go to pop-ups and make sure the click is on, and make sure that you have these, you can use the same values. Make sure the comma is there, okay, the comma and the dot is there, okay, and make sure add whatever name you want, but just make sure is the same style, okay, like with the hash the first one and then dot with the second one and a comma in between. And when you go to your customize header, you go here, you make sure that you make sure this this add this class, or I think it might be there, just put a comma and then don't add any dot in this one, put a comma space and then add the class name, okay, and then save that and then refresh, and it should work fine every time. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So now we will learn how to create an articles. Okay, so what we can do, we will actually go to Google and type in Google keyword planner. Okay, so make sure you have a Google Ads account, which is totally free. Okay, because this tool is important, because before we create any article, we need to do some research. Okay, we can see if somebody is searching for what we are writing. Otherwise, if nobody is searching for it, what's the point to write about it? Okay, so this tool is very important. So make sure you type in Google keyword planner, and then you have to go down and click on this suggestion with a keyword planner. Click on that link, and then if you don't have Google Ads account, it will ask you to create an Google Ad account, and it might ask you to link your card, your bank card, but I think they might charge you maybe just a small amount of fee depending where you are, okay, just to verify if that's you what you are claiming for. Okay, so so after you do that, what you need to do, basically, you have to, now this is my Google keyword planner account, okay, which I have done. So it says that your account is suspended and whatever, but the thing is, I only use this for just to get ideas, just to do search. Okay, I'm not doing any campaigns with this account. Okay, so it's not a problem. So what we can do, we can actually go to we will click on keyword planner, and we will click on discover new keywords. Okay, so for example, now my blog is kylanjari. Okay, so let's say I want to cover the best headphones, okay, or something like that. So of course, my audience in the whole world, so make sure you actually change this country and make sure you delete that. Okay, so once you do that, it's gonna be all locations. Okay, so make sure you do that so you can get accurate searches. So for example, I would say best wireless mic, or let's say microphone. Okay, and now you can add comma, or you can click enter, and now you can add another keyword. Okay, so for example, you are writing about something. Okay, so this is whatever whatever is in your mind, make sure you type it here. So I will say I want to put microphones as well. Okay, microphones, and let's say, yeah, microphones. That's okay. So I will now click on get results. So now we will see, you can see the volume is quite high, okay, on these on these search. As you can see, is to one, it's between 100K to 1 million average monthly searches, and the competition is super high. Okay, so now we have a large data. So to see the whole data, you have to click on this show rows, and let's say I want to see 100 rows. Okay, so now this way we can see all this data. So if we click on this where it says competition, because at the moment we can see the high competition, and if you want to see the low competition, you have to click on this competition uh, tab. Okay, when you click on that, you can see you are still seeing high, so you click on it again, and now you can see that this is like competition is too low here. You can see we have like best wireless lapel microphone for a Zoom meeting. That's, but the thing is the average searches are quite low. Okay, to write on this one, we can add it somewhere as a keyword. Maybe we are covering a best microphones, and we can add this keyword in our article, so we can get actually, you know, views. Okay, so we have to basically go through all these articles. Okay, and we want to make sure if somehow we can add these in our article. Okay, so we can't just go and copy and paste. We can't do just like that. We need to make sure we do it in a way so we can cover actually all these keywords in our article. Okay, so if you keep going down, you can see we are looking for this number here. For example, this says here 1K to 10K average monthly searches with a low competition. So 10K is okay. It says move link, and I don't know what is that move link. We can go down even further, and let's say something. The microphone is low. Yeah, that's quite good. The competition is quite low. The microphone. Um, yeah. So 3 month change. Okay, this is. I mean, this is an interesting keyword here. The microphone. I mean, it's not. This is microphone. Yeah, microphone. So the microphone is, I don't know how people are searching the microphone, but you see this, it is what it is, and people, as you can see, this is SEX1. I don't know what is that, but let's say the microphone is our keyword. Okay, so what we can do, we can actually copy this keyword, and now we can go to our article or our blog page, and we can go to dashboard. We can click to post. We will click on add post, and we want to make sure we covered everything here. So this one, you can just click on it and click on it again, click on this one, and click on this one as well, because I don't want to see these two tabs at the bottom. We click on this one here. Okay, Yoast SEO, and now we have like all the analysis here. So the keyword will be, the focus keyword will be this. Okay, the microphone. Okay, so what I can do now, you can go to chat.deepseek.com. Make sure the deep think is available. Okay, make sure you are logged in. Okay, make sure deep think is checked, and I will say like, I like to create an article on this keyword, which is in quotes. I will put like the microphone. Okay, I will give you the data from Google keyword planner, and I need like 1400 words on this keyword, and make sure to follow Yoast SEO guideline when creating an article. So what we can do right now is we can go to this data, and we can copy all this. I don't know, maybe this is like too much data. I think this might be okay. It's not that much. And now what I can do, I can go to the DeepSeek, and then I will paste this one here, and I will, before I hit enter, I want to select all and control and copy, just in case if it doesn't work, so I can actually copy paste it again. Okay, so I will click on send, and let's see. Okay, it's working fine, and now it's thinking. Okay, so now it's gonna think like all these articles, and it's gonna give us our blog article for our website. And I will also show you how to make a image from that from that article using AI. Okay, so it says the microphone, your indispensable gateway to capturing sound types, tech, and topics. Okay, so yeah, so let's see how it goes. It's doing the heading, subheading, and nice paragraphs, and there is a list as well. And I hope that is going to give us like unique article. Just make sure, don't just copy paste. Okay, uh, AI is good when it comes to actually getting ideas, and you know to start with something. You know what I'm saying? So um, to start with something, I mean, AI is good when it comes to starting something, and when you can get like an idea, like what you can write, and then actually then later on you can add your touch into it to complete the article. So now it is like, I think, writing a long article, I only ask it like to give me like I guess it's like 1400 words. So I think this is well above 1400 words, but it's fine. And let's see how it goes. So now another tool I want to show you, which is also free, it called HTML, Markdown to HTML. Okay, so I will explain you what I mean. So this is the tool called Markdown to HTML, and it should be, I think, the first one. Yeah, that's the one. So I mean, you see, when you get this data from AI, yeah, so it has some formatting in it. So for example, when this finishes, I will show you what I'm talking about here. So let's say now it's finished. So if I copy this one, and let's say I paste it here, you can see these symbols. Okay, so this is actually formatting is not coming out clearly. So to delete this one, and I can show you, if you go here and you select all of it, delete this delete all this text, and now paste it here. You can see now you have very clean looking the formatting here. So now we can copy this one, we can go to our article page, we will right click and paste it here. Okay, and now what we can do, we can go all the way up, and I will actually do like right click, cut it, and then I want to paste it here. Okay, so this heading here, I can just click on this one and delete that just to make a space. So the microphone, your destination. Okay, so now what I can do, basically I can go down here. So make sure you click on this one, and then you have to basically put your keyword and go to SEO analysis. Okay, so you go down. Now here you can see we have these green ones. So we have length, good length, we have the competing links, single title, previously used key phrase, and these are all greens. Now we have to fix these issues. Okay, so it says SEO title width. The SEO title width is wider than the viewable limit. Try to make it shorter. Okay, so what basically it means is, if you go all the way down, you click on the Yoast SEO, you go down here, and you can see the title of this article is not fit. As you can see, it's going all the way to types and there is a comma there, so which is not a good practice. But this title is too short, by the way. So what we can do, how can we fix that? Okay, so we'll say the microphone, your indispensable gateway to capturing sound. Okay, so I will just remove this one here, and let's see if I save draft, and you can see now the where is it, previously use yeah, so key phrase in SEO title. Okay, that's okay. Key phrase density and the key phrase in introduction is fine as well. So I think that thing is gone now. Okay, so I think it should be SEO title, but yeah, that's the one. So we have now green. Okay, so if we go up now, we can see this is meta description and no meta description has been specified. Search engine will display copy from the page instead. So I will say now go to DeepSeek here, and I will say write me a short meta description. Okay, so I will enter that, and let's see what we have now is gonna process. I think the deep thing I should have switched it off, because you only use it when you are creating something which is very complex. Okay, but I don't think in this case we really needed that. But anyway, so now as is now creating a microphone guide 2024. I mean, this can't be a meta description. Okay, so I will actually switch this off, and then I will say give me short, like very short. Okay, like give me very short meta description in paragraph style or mode. So let's see what we have. So looking for a best, that this is more like it, so I can just copy this one and copy this one here, and I need to go to meta description settings. So here it is, meta description settings. I will paste it here, and I can just remove this one. So now you can see this is now in green. So you can see now we are going up. It's internal links. No internal links appear in the page because we don't have any internal links. So what we can do in this case, just save draft and go back to your article. So let's say we have this contact us page. So I told you I would like to show you how to create a contact page. So what we can do right now is we can go to Forminator and we can create a form. So we can choose a template. Let's say is a contact form. I will say create form, and now we have first name, email, phone number, and message, and I will say publish. So we publish that. Now I can copy this code here. Now I can go back to our page. We can go to contact us page, and I will click on edit. Okay, and now from here what we can do, I can create a row, and so let's see what we have. This is justification, then I can click on this one. Now we'll say short code. Okay, short code, and I can paste it here. So let's see how this will look like. Yeah, that's brilliant. I like, and you can see now this is our contact form. Okay, so a contact page is a nice page. I like it. So now the reason I have created this page, so I can use or I can insert like internal links. So what I can do, I can click on this contact us link. I can copy this. I can go back to our article, and let's say I want to go down. I can just write another I mean, I'm just giving you an example. Okay, but of course you will be interlinking your past articles, because this is my first article. So that's why in this case I'm using this just to show you how it works. But of course you shouldn't be linking your contact page if you have any particular reason. But if you are doing articles interlinking, you need to, for example, you wrote an article on best wireless mic 2022, and then you have to link that article here by clicking on this. Okay, so I will say you can contact us by using this link. So if I do this and I can actually select this, I can click on link and I will say contact, and it should come up contact us. Okay, now if I actually not publish but I save draft, now you can see internal links, the is green as well. Now it says no images appear. So now I think it's time for us to create a thumbnail for this one. Okay, so it says so this is regarding microphone. So what I can do basically, I can actually go back to home page, and I will go click on Canva, and from here I will say like um, a blog post or blog image, or maybe I think it's an article image. Let's see, article news. Okay, so I think is blog image. Okay, so for example, this is the blog image, and yeah, you can see the microphone is here. I click on this one, but this is the pro version, unfortunately. So now what we can do, we have to look for something free, and we can actually search. Let me search something. I can go back to Canva and I will say like microphone, and let's see. So yeah, so we can use this one. I can say customize. This is new podcast, but of course this is not a podcast. So I will say like I can delete this one, delete and delete that, delete this one, and I will make this one a bit bigger. I just do on the left, and I will say the title of our article is the microphone. So the microphone. Okay, I can go here and I will say the microphone, and let's make it a bit more bigger. And then we have is your indispensable gateway to capturing sound. So I can copy this one. I can go back to this text here, and then I will actually copy, not copy, but I think you press on Alt and then drag it down. Okay, now click, and then of course I want to make sure this is like maybe 24, and I can yeah, so I can maybe increase this one. It's too small, so maybe the 2 lines were great. Yeah, that's it. So you can see we can make this one a bit more bigger. Yeah, and this one, I don't know if I can change this. Let me see if I can. No, I can't. There should be a button to position. I can't really select that one, can't make it bigger, but anyways, I think this looks good, so I can go to share and click on download, and now click on I can want to download as JPG, and I can download that. So I can save it like even the title, even the naming for this file name, you make sure is a title. Okay, so I can go back to my I mean, where is, okay, so let me, before I save that, I have to go back to this one here, just copy the whole thing. Okay, not the whole thing, but maybe, yeah, the whole thing. Okay, copy the whole thing, and go back to your Canva. Where is the Canva? Yeah, that's the one. Click on download, and I want to download as JPEG. Click on download here, and now the paste this text. So what you can do is you have to basically remove any spacing, and I will use like small letters for all of them, because in the end this is just a naming. And instead of spacing, make sure you put uh, the uh, the dashes. Okay, so gateway, so this one is this, and capture, this one is the sound. Okay, so now we can save that under this folder. We can save it, and then we can go back to our free Photoshop, which is Photo-P, which is totally free. And this is from Photoshop, by the way. From your download folder, you have to open this file, and now this is our file. So you need to make sure you go to export as a WebP, and make sure you save it under WebP here, and click on save. Okay, so now what we can do, we can go back to our article page. So from here, what we can do, we will actually go to click on this icon here, and click on set featured image. Okay, click on that, go to upload files, and click on this WebP, which is the microphone, and make sure you change this one to the alt tag. Make sure you remove any dashes here, and do remove all the dashes, and just copy all this, paste it into the title and maybe description, and then set this as a feature image. Okay, so that's it. So now what we can do, we can click on publish, and let's see how it looks like. So we can go to view post, and looks amazing. I really like it. Of course, this article, make sure you don't publish the way it is. You need to make changes. Okay, you need to add tables, and I will show you in the next, I mean, in this video I will show you in the end how to uh, add more extra stuff to make it more you know uh, more SEO optimized. Okay, so now if we can go back to home page, and as you can see, our first article is done. We have nice animation. So yeah, so now I will actually create more articles, and maybe we will do a few more settings. Okay, we have to do this content as well for the services, about page, contact us page. We can make it a bit more better. Okay, so yeah, so now we have to finalize our blog. Okay, so as you can see, we made a mistake that when we actually published this article, we did not actually have created any category for it. So if I can go back to our articles, go to posts, and then click on the post, and there's the option here called a category. So if I go down here, you can see the category here, so we can create a new category. And for this one, I will say like microphones. Okay, microphones. So this is the category of microphones. So all the articles we're going to write about microphones will go under this category. Okay, so we publish that. Okay, so for example, if we are creating another article, and we can click on post, and then we need to make sure if we are creating 4 microphones, then of course we have to go and go to, okay, the category. Let me refresh that. Okay, for some reason that category was not registered. As you can see, it's still uncategorized for some reason, and this can happen. So for example, if I just go here, let's say if I do the purge cache, and it still did not work, so means we were unable to create the category. So it can happen, this is WordPress, so you will get used to it. So make sure you uncheck this one, and then actually type again microphones, MICRO. Okay, Pietro. So microphones, click on add category, and now make sure you publish that. And I hope this time, yeah, so it's done. Okay, so we have, so if somebody click on microphone here on a category, they will get all the articles under the microphone. Okay, so for example, if you want to create another article, we can go here and let's say click on add post. And if it is regarding microphones, you make sure you check this one. Okay, so let's say this time we want to create an article on let's say we are covering, let's say, earbuds. Okay, earbuds earbuds. Okay, so we can actually add that. So now we have this one. Now I can go to my Google Ads account, and here I will actually click on this one. I will remove this one, remove that, and I will say earbuds, and then I will say best earbuds 2025. Click enter, and now get results. Okay, so now we have to wait, and this is actually, these are the results. So I am looking for something like a big number but low competition. So for example, this is Fit Pro. So Fit Pro, I think, is for a, I believe, is a camera or something. But what I can do basically is I can just keep looking. This is true wireless Bluetooth earbuds. True. Okay, that's a good. Competition is quite low, and then is searches are between 1K to 10K. So this can be a good keyword. Okay, so I can actually copy this one, and I can go to my the DeepSeek. Okay, I can go and I will say like new, maybe not a new chat. We can use the same chat. I was now I like to create an article on this one. So this time actually when we create an article, I will show you how you can add more data to make it like more user friendly, like add more information, not just copy paste. So what I can do basically, I can say this one, and now share or the other keywords from Google Ads keyword planner. All right, so I will actually go down and I can go back to the data, and I can go all the way up, and let's say copy all this. Yeah, copy all this data, Control C, go back to DeepSeek and give the data, and make sure you copy first, select all, copy first, just in case if it says okay the data is quite much. So just click on enter, and now actually is gonna write the article. Okay, yeah, so the ultimate guide 2024, I mean we are in 2025, bro. I will say 2025. Okay, so let's see how it goes. And now, yeah, so now it's 2025, and now is writing the article, and we have to, I will show you how to add a table or maybe other useful data to make the article more actually SEO optimized. Okay, so it's doesn't look like actually you just copy pasted it from an AI. Okay, so now it's writing an article, so let's see how far it can go. For that meantime, we can go back and see how our blog looked like. Yeah, we need to add more articles, and I think then we are good to go. I really like it, I really like it, to be honest. And if I go to services, I mean we can add services section here as well. And this is the contact page, this is the about text. So actually I can write some text with the help of DeepSeek. Okay, so now what we can do, now we can actually copy paste, yeah, copy that one and go back to the HTML markdown. Okay, copy all this, delete, and now paste that. Now copy from here and go back to add post and paste everything here. And if you remember the article, the what you call that, the key phrase, okay, the main keyword, if I can go up all the way, is a lot of data, and the data is yeah, 2 wireless Bluetooth earbuds. Okay, so I hope actually it did a 2 wireless Bluetooth earbuds. Okay, yeah, that's cool, that's okay, that's amazing. So I mean, the keyword is, if we go back here and we can click on this one, yeah, true wireless earbuds. Okay, so we have added that, and now we can actually copy this one. This is the title. We need to put that into the title section, and then we have to delete this one here. And now you can see, like, we have the title up, and we need to delete these lines. I don't really like these lines, to be honest. And you know what, I don't really like these symbols as well, so just delete them. I mean, if you want to keep them, is up to you, but I'm not a big fan of these symbols, specifically for a blog post. I don't mind using them on WhatsApp, but not for the article. Okay, so I can just delete all that. Yeah, so let's see our SEO search analysis. So SEO title width is quite long, so we need to make it short. The two wireless browser earbuds in 2025. Okay, I can, to be honest, I can just delete this one. I don't really need that, so that is done. Key phrase in subheading: use more key phrases or this one in your H2 and H3 subheadings. Key phrase, okay, the two, okay, true wireless ear Bluetooth. Okay, so I need to add actually this one here, the Bluetooth, because this is our key phrase. So if I actually save that, and best true wireless Bluetooth, Bluetooth earbud in 2025, save that, and you can see, okay, let's see, we can use more. True wireless Bluetooth earbuds 2025, true wireless Bluetooth earbuds, true wireless Bluetooth earbuds. Okay, and what we can do, we can actually yeah, so we need to add more in more places. Okay, and what else we have? Meta description. So let me see, you see, if you can solve this one, I can just go here and then I will actually say create like 2 more paragraphs and fix this issue. So let's see what we have. So yeah, true why upgrade to another skill was 105. So I will actually tell him, I will actually tell it like, you know, what our key phrase is, this one. Okay, so key phrase is this one. Stop there, send it again, and let's see what we have. Okay, so um all right, now I think it's fixing it. So let's see if it's gonna fix everything. So what we can do, we can go back to our article here. We can actually select all of it, and let's say delete this one, and then we can copy, go back to markdown to HTML, paste that, copy that, and then we can add it here. And if we actually go back and see, all right, so meta description, key phrase, okay, images, outbound links, internal links. So for example, I have done an article for microphone. So delete this article, I mean delete this heading. So let's say microphone is not, I mean I need to find that word microphone or maybe something similar. So for examples, I can actually put that under sound quality. I will say, I mean, I want to add a link to this keyword. So for example, I will say like a microphone. So you can see this is the article we have done, or this one. This is a post, yeah, the post. So if I actually save draft, so means internal links are added. Okay, now this is green. Okay, so now I will say I need very short meta description. All right, so this way one by one you can fix all these issues. And yeah, so now what I can do, I can just copy this one here, and I can actually go back to Yoast SEO, and I add the meta description here. Okay, so we have done that. Is then like coming as green because it's too long. I can just delete this one here. It's still not very good, so let me, oh my, what was this? So let me go back to copy this one, and let's say, okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, that's it. So as long as it's green, it's good to go. Okay, now it's green, so we are happy. So save draft. So now what else we have? The key phrase density. The key phrase was found 11 times. That is way more than the recommended maximum of 5 times. So key phrase, for example, this key phrase here was found so many times. So what we can do, you can see it says here the true wireless Bluetooth earbuds in the end, and it says just so many times. So what we can do, we can just delete the Bluetooth from here. Okay, just to actually get that error away. So now we have 10 times. So what we can do is even added here, so I can just remove the Bluetooth, and it's now 9 times, as you can see. Now I can actually remove Bluetooth from here, and now is 8 times, and let me see, we have it here as well. So let's say this time remove wireless, because Bluetooth and wireless basically the same thing. Now is 7 times, and now I can remove wireless again, and now is 6 time, which is still way more. Okay, that's interesting. So I need to have some keywords there as well, man. Yeah, so you remove from here as well, and now is, yeah, now that error has gone. So now you can see basically now that error is gone. So we now have more greens. No internal links appear on this page. Make sure I did the internal links. Oh yeah, because we have deleted that article. So what I can do basically, I remove these symbols. I remove these symbols, and let me remove this one, remove this one, and let me go back to the article and make sure I actually choose something appropriate. Let's see, here is a word called microphone, so I can add actually microphone microphone here. Okay, so I will say that this is a post, so I have added that, and now you can see that a red button is also gone. Okay, of course now we need some images. So to add images, what we can do, we can actually go back to Canva, and this time we search for earbuds. Okay, earbuds. You can see we have so many images for earbuds. We have free and pro variations, so this one looks very good. Okay, but this is a slide. I just need a graphic for earbuds. This one looks good to me, so I can just go and customize this one. And I like to delete all this, so delete that, and delete all this. Okay, by the way, I'm using a free version of Canva. Okay, so you don't need a pro. Okay, so you can do pretty much most things in Canva. Okay, so now what we can do, we can just go here, and our keyword was this one here: true wireless earbuds in 2025. So what we can do, we can just go here, and I will add that, and I will make it a bit smaller, and let me put it here. Yeah, so true wireless Bluetooth earbuds in 2025. Okay, so it looks amazing. So if I go and add it, okay, I think this is good to go. So I can just go and share, and then I will click on download, and I click on JPEG and download that. Yes, so download it under here. So I will say like the it should be the same title. So let me just go back, and yeah, it should be the same thing. Okay, so you can now go here, go to Canva, and go to download, and make sure choose JPEG, and download under here, name it like 2025. So just make sure remove any spaces, and earbuds, Bluetooth, and dash wireless, and true is gonna be true. So we actually save that. Now you can go back to photo P, and we will open actually this one here. Now this is what we have. I can go export and WebP and save that, and go to under WebP and save that here. So now what we can do, we can go back to our featured image, go to upload, and earbuds 2025, and just make sure you add that into your alt text, remove any dashes, and wireless. There is a plugin to do this automatically, and I will show you in coming videos how to do this. Okay, so now that's it. So if I actually choose a category, I have done that, I actually publish that. Now view post, and as you can see, this is our post. If I go to home page, you can see we have a nice home page. Now it looks more professional, more good. So now what we can do, I did tell you like how to make this. You can see the table of content now is creating all these headings. Okay, now we can click on this one, and automatically it's going to take us to the different sections of this article. So now you can see we have the internal link, so we can go, when we click on that, we can go to this link. So this is how actually you are sending a what you call that, SEO optimized signals to Google. Okay, that this article is SEO optimized. So now, because you see we have, this is a very small article, and how to make it a bit more better. So what we can do, we can go back to DeepSeek, and I will say like I like to add a table with the useful information of 2025 earbuds. Um, make sure the table is responsive for all devices, and make sure not to add doc type. Doc type means like I don't want AI to create a page, from scratch, because this is WordPress in the end. So we already have a website with all the the coding and everything. We just need like internal table HTML code. Okay, so I need table code for inner HTML WordPress block. I will show you what is HTML WordPress block if you are not aware of it. So just click enter. So basically what is HTML inner block is, for example, we want to add a code just here at the bottom. So you click on enter and you click on plus, and I will say HTML. So this is basically custom HTML block. Okay, so when you click on that, it's going to ask you the code. So now I am waiting for DeepSeek to finish this code. So what we can do then, we can just copy and paste, and this way you are able to make this a bit more SEO optimized. So I can copy this one, I can paste this code and click on preview. As you can see, now we have very nice table. Looks amazing. So click on save. Now if we view this article and if we go down, and as you can see, okay, the color is a bit different because we have we have like this theme styles taking in place, but it's not a problem. I mean, we can fix that. We can just say like for heading, please use black text. So if I enter that, now it's going to give you a code again. So what you can do, you can just copy that code and paste that into your article. So I can just click on edit post. I mean, it looks amazing. I mean, it looks very nice. I very like the website, the blog. It looks very nice. So the thing is, the more content you have, the better it will become. Okay, so now as you can see, we have this article. So what we can do now, once it's finished, we will actually copy and paste it into the article. So we copy this one, we go here, we click we cut and paste, and we save that. And now if we view, and then we can go down, and as you can see, now we have black heading. So this is how you fix it. So if I make this responsive, as you can see, this is responsive as well. You can actually slide it. Okay, so yeah, so now finally our website is looking great, and website is looking great at the moment. So when we come into the next video, we will actually do some content for about us page, services page, and maybe we can fix a bit this the contact page. So here I want to fix this basically. So if we go down here, we can go to widgets, and you see this I don't really like it. So what we can do, we want to align it to the left. As you can see, now it's better. So if we update that one, so we refresh, and as you can see, this is much better. And maybe the text, where is the text? This is basically the thumbnail, post content, display author, display post date, display author name. No, not author name. That's okay. I don't think I can control the title size from here, but that's fine. I mean, now, yeah, now it looks better. It looks much better. Alright, so finally our website is taking a shape. Now what we can do when we now we need to cover actually, about us page, services page, and we can just fix some contact page, and I think that's it. So yeah, so let's start on that one now. All right, now we have to finish our about us page and a services page, and we will go to about us page, click on edit, and we will go to DeepSeek, and I will say I need a content for about page for kylanjari. He covers um, electronic reviews. Uh, yes, so he's right. SEO optimize content. Okay, and let's see how it goes. And yeah, I mean, our blog looks great. It looks amazing. And okay, welcome to. Okay, so I will copy this one and paste that here. And what we have. Okay, I can just copy that. Okay, copy that and paste this one here. So if you undo this one, and let's see, we want to create this under 2 rows, so I can just create 2 rows here. And for example, I want to create this one, and let's say click on P. Let me see. If I paste that, it's not coming out good. So if I undo this one, okay, first, okay, write down this one, copy this one, and let me go and let me see this one here. Transform stack, transform to group. Okay, this one, yeah, this one I think we need basically. I think, yeah, maybe this is the one we need. And now what we can do, we can just copy this one, and we can just put it here, and we save this one. And let's say we want to have a social media icon, so I'll say social, click on this one and click on plus, choose Facebook and Instagram, maybe, if you want to. It depends, whatever you want. And then we have X. So now, as you can see, if I save this one, and we cannot see the social media icons, the reason is that there are no links inside. So click on that, this copy paste your Facebook link. Okay, for this case I will just choose hash, because this is just a tutorial, so I am just trying to show you how to do things properly. So when you view this one, you can see we have nice social media icons. Okay, so I think you should add an image as well. Okay, so for this example I will say add after, and go to, for the image, if you want to create an image, make sure you click on image and go to media library. Yeah, for an image, you can actually upload your image. Okay, for this case I will just add maybe this logo here. Okay, and I save that, and yeah, so that's it. So I mean, you need to add your image. This is just I'm showing you how to add it. Okay, so and now we have services page. Okay, so now what I can do, this is another way to create a page. Basically what you can do, now I need a services page. Code me that, and code it for WordPress inner HTML block. Okay, HTML block, and I provide content writing service, reviews, review services, and add few related services. Okay, so let's see what it will come up with. Okay, so now it's coding, so I hope it's gonna be nice and good. So far, I mean, our blog looks amazing. Okay, we need to, I think contact page is good to go. Maybe we can just add like I would say follow us on social media, or send us a message via contact form below. So social media icons, so as you know, you have to click on plus, go to social icons. So you have to click on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and now add the links. Okay, I'm gonna just add the hashes for now. So when you save that, you have to view page, and as you can see, we need to add some space, as you can see. So I will show you how to add a space. Click on this one, add after, and then we will say like space. All right, so this is the space, and click on that. Now click on review, and click on view, and you can see we have nice space in it. Okay, so let's see the code. So we run the code. Professional content and review services looks amazing. SEO video, wow, that looks amazing. So just copy this one, go to your services page, click on edit, and make sure you choose HTML block. Okay, and then paste that. Okay, now if you preview that, this is how it looks like. And of course we need to add the buttons. I mean, we need to add the links for these buttons, so you can actually create more pages, and then you can provide the link to the DeepSeek. So this page, basically I want like full page. Okay, so to have a full page, there should be a template, and we will say like full width. Choose full width, and then now view page, and I mean, this looks amazing. Okay, so now of course you see, to add, now there is no link to this one. So okay, there is no link. So to add links, you need to create more pages like services, and you can make more pages, and then you can give that link to DeepSeek. Okay, so for example, let's say I want to, for example, this contact us page, this is let's say I want people to click and they can actually go to this contact page whenever I click on any service like page. So what I can do, I will say like I want people to get to my contact page when they click on each service. Okay, so I can say this is the link. So now what's gonna happen, DeepSeek is gonna recreate the whole code with that, but I don't have to do this way. I can just go at it, and what I can do, I can just scroll it down, and I can see there should be a button. Let's say if you click Control F and type button, or it might be a link. Let's see, a link. All right, I have to find it manually. So get samples. Yeah, so this is actually a link here, so I can just click on that and save that. So similarly, I have to replace all these links. Okay, for example, this is as well order script. Okay, so for example, if I go here and now if I actually click on, let's say, order scripts, I click on that one, you can see it will take me to the contact page. But anyways, we have our code is ready. So as you can see, if I copy this one and I go to services and I click on added page, copy all that, delete and paste the code again, and then we click on view blog, and if we click on this one, it's going to take us to the contact page. Okay, so we have our home page. Okay, about us page, we can make it better. Okay, we just have to add our image, and we can use the similar AI technique. Okay, now I can say actually now give me about page as well. So let's see what is gonna come up with. All right, so our code is done. So now what we can do is click on run, and I know the image is broken, but it's not a big issue. We can always add that. Okay, so we can just copy that and click on about page, click on edit, and delete this one, and from here delete all that, and now we will say HTML, paste the code, and this is what we have. I mean, this thing here we can always remove that. I can just go here and I can go down. Yeah, so this is basically the image which is not working, so I can just remove this one. Okay, and if I preview that, so this is how it is. So this is actually another way to create the content. Okay, so I mean, you see, you can always take these color codes and you can give it to AI. Okay, you can just paste the color codes there and ask DeepSeek to utilize these colors. Okay, so the branding is consistent. Okay, so yes, so I think this is all done. This is our blog page. So this is the about page, services page. I mean, these buttons should be this color here. So if I right click on it and I go to the let's say, yeah, this is the color. I mean, I saw the color there. Let me see. Yeah, so okay, so what I can do now, I will show you how it works basically. So um give me code for services page again, but for buttons use this color, which is basically started with a hash symbol. So now let's see, you will understand how to be consistent. Okay, so if you are enjoying this content, because you see content like this takes a lot of time and effort, so I really you know want you to actually click the like button and subscribe, because I will be making more videos like this. I have a lot of plans to to come up with the great projects, so I will be posting on this channel. So if you are enjoying this content, then please hit the like button and subscribe, and I will be very happy about that, and it will motivate me to make even more videos. Okay, so now our code is being generated with the AI. Okay, so now if I run this code, you can see, now you see our colors are consistent. So I can now copy this code. I can go to I can just go and click on edit page and delete this code and paste this one, and then click on save and then click on view, and amazing. So if we click on it, we will go to our contact page. As you can see, so we have done this page so easily. So let's see if it is responsive, and yes, it is responsive. Okay, so this is our blog, and the only thing left in here was that actually the we should have a bio here, okay, with the picture and a short text, and maybe the social icons, okay, on the sidebar. And I think we are good to go with the rest. And also, for example, when you click on the blog article, and we like actually to have an image here, and maybe we want to display more information, okay, regarding the author. Okay, so what we can do basically is, to do that, we have to go to dashboard. We have to then go to widgets. Okay, and under widgets we have to, this is a sidebar basically. So what I can do, I can just add some space. All right, and now I will say like add after. Click on the plus and image, click on image, go to media library, and I have to upload my picture. Okay, so you can do your picture, I mean upload your picture, a nice picture. Okay, so I have uploaded my picture here, and I will click on select, and what I can do, I can basically make it a bit smaller. Okay, just like that. I will put it into the center, and then I will click on these three dots here, click on add after, and I will write a paragraph. Okay, I am kylanjari, WordPress web designer and a blogger. Please follow me on social media. So what I can do, I will put this into center, then I will hit enter, then I will actually find social icons, and I can add basically Facebook, Instagram, and maybe Twitter, and I will put them into the center. Okay, and then I make sure I add the links. So for this example, I will just add the hashes, so these icons are visible. Okay, so now what we can do, we will view the website, and we go down. As you can see, we have this but there is a problem. Okay, so I think what I have done, all right, so I know actually what happened. So basically is, after this space, let me see. All right, okay, so yes, after this space you have to click on add, and make sure you add a group widget. Okay, and make sure you choose this one here, the first one. and we can add that basically into that group. Okay, and now click on add after, and I will delete from here this one and add that one here, and now hit enter again. And social media icons, I want to add them here as well. Okay, so this block here we can delete. So I hope now this will sort out the problem. Yeah, it sorted out the problem, but of course this is empty. We don't want to do that. So let me see where is the issue. Okay, so if we delete this one, update, now is okay. All right, so it's gonna be visible on your about page as well, and is it will be visible throughout your articles and pages and etc. Okay, and now the other problem we need to resolve is that we need to go to the blog section. We need to click here, and this one here, this the avatar. Okay, so we can click on edit your profile, and from here, I mean, all the details about you is here. You can add your Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn profile links here, and this is actually biographical info, so I can say I am kylanjari w. Okay, I'm gonna say WordPress. Okay, WordPress web designer and a blogger, not blogger but blogger. Okay, so for this Facebook profile URL, I can maybe put hash and hash. Okay, for these ones for now, and I will click on save. And now what we need to do, as you can see, say you can change your profile picture on Gravatar. Okay, so we will right click and open new tab. So basically we need to sign up. This is totally free, so this way you can have like it will actually associate a picture with your email. Okay, so Gravatar is quite good, so you can just log in and sign in another way. I want to log in with Google, and I will click on continue. Okay, we can't find. Okay, so we need to sign up. Okay, all right, I mean, I can't sign up with Google or Gmail. So what if we can do, I will say kylanjari@gmail.com, and now I need to have the verification code, so I can check my mobile for that. So the verification code will be, yeah, that's the one. So let me do this one. Okay, so this is the verification code. So now I am logged in, so I will put my full name, kylanjari. Okay, and then continue, and I like to upload. Okay, I have uploaded it, so I can just make it like adjust the way I want. So I want like this one, and I will say click done. So now this is my Gravatar picture. I will say continue, and location I can say like Leeds, London, and we'll say WordPress. web designer and blogger. All right, job title will be web designer. Okay, click on continue. So now this is what we have, and is not looking good. I think I need to put the other one. I can even add social media links, okay, if I want to, but for now I will say do this later. And I like to go with let's say not pink, but maybe, well, I think this one, yeah, simple. I like this one. So finish this one off. Okay, now the end is okay, so that's all right. So yes, so that's it. So now our Gravatar is set. So now what's going to happen if you refresh, or it might take like a day or two. It depends. Sometimes it's quicker and sometimes it's not. So it takes some time. It takes time. Okay. So you can see at the moment is not basically showing off anything, but it will take some time to do that. Okay. So let's see, view profile. All right, advanced details. So yeah, everything is okay. Okay, so you have to basically wait and make sure your email is the same email. Okay, so let me see if I copy this email, and maybe I need to put it somewhere here. Now it is already there, so it will be okay. Okay, just you need to be patient. It's gonna take a while, and then you will be able to see your Gravatar profile picture. Okay, so I can just go here, and as you can see, it's showing up now. Wonderful. Okay, as you can see, it's showing up now. So if I go down here, and now it's showing properly. Okay, so as you can see how to now, you know now how to add the Gravatar avatar picture. Okay, so that's it, and I think everything is good to go. We are almost done. Okay, and just make sure the final thing is, which I forgot earlier, you have to go to your dashboard, go to the backup plugin, and make sure you do a backup. Okay, so click on backup, and now it is actually creating your backup. Okay, so this is very, very important. Make sure you download the backup in your computer somewhere, or maybe you can upload to the Google Drive, and this way you won't lose it. Okay, so I think it's almost done. Yeah, it's almost done. So now what you can do, you can click on download, and you can now click on download and then and add and save this somewhere safe. Okay, the other thing you can do, you can also use a Google Drive directly, and send that file to the Google Drive storage. Okay, so as you can see here, it's called remote storage. So when you go here, it says authenticate with Google Drive. Okay, so I mean, this is very easy. I don't have to do this here, but if you want to know, let me know. I can make a video on it, but this is very, very easy. Just click on authenticate with Google Drive, and then you can connect to it, or let me do it. Okay, connect, continue. I have to add the password again, so let me add the password. Yeah, so it's very easy. So it's been done. Okay, so now what I can do, if I go to backup and restore again, I can say click send backup to remote storage, and now I can click on backup. Okay, there is no default remote storage. Okay, let me see remote storage again, and add now. Okay, sorry, I have to click on add now. And okay, so I would say like Kalen, we have to give a name. Okay, Kalen backups. So this way you know actually where you have saved them. Now click on add now, So now it's been added. Okay, now if we go back to backup and restore, you can see this icon is visible now. So where this is now, you can actually send your backup to this remote storage. I normally, to be honest, download my files locally. I save them on my computer, and sometimes I upload them to Google Drive. But I think this is more effective method. Okay, so you can use this one. That's why actually I just show you how to do this one. So when you click on backup now, so you can see now is it is running, and now it is it will be uploaded to your Google Drive. Okay, so it is almost done, and then you can go and find that folder, the one you have done on your Google Drive. Okay, and you can actually then as you can see now is uploading now. Okay, the as you can see now it says here is on Google Drive. Okay, so from here you can always download or restore, or any issues you can do that with this backup. This is a very good backup, and I really enjoy this plugin. Okay, and yeah, so I think we are done. There is nothing I mean to work with now. Is everything is clear and set up. Okay, so we have to do the final step, which is the email. Okay, which is very important. So you have to go to your Hostinger account, and then you have to go down, click on emails, and then if you don't have any email, you will see like get a new plan or something, because I already have done the email, which is a free trial. Okay, so it's not too much, it's like 12 months. You have to pay like $6-7, okay, for the 12 months. Okay, and it depends actually which hosting plan you have chosen. If you have choose like 48 months or maybe 12 months, I think this will be free. Okay, so now I will go to actually mailboxes, and let's say I want to create a new email. Okay, I already done, which is info@kylanjari.com. So let's say I want to create a new email, so I will click on new, and this one I want it as let's say support, and you have to choose your password. So I will choose my password here, and then I will click on create. So now I have two options. I can actually implement this into an app, or I can check my emails into the browser. But what I do basically, I skip this part, and I go to forwards. Okay, I go to forwards, and I will say create a forward, and I will choose this email, which is support, and then I will send this whoever send me any email or into this email, it will be automatically diverted to my Gmail account. Okay, so I will click on save copies, and then I will click on create. So that's it. So now you have to go to your email, and you have to make sure go to this email, and then you have to verify the email, and that's it. So it will be approved. Okay, so yeah, so here is the email which I have received. Okay, and I have to click on activate forwards, and as you can see this is approved. Now if I go back to my hosting plan, and if I refresh this, you will see now this is active. Okay, so now whoever send me any email into these emails, it will go to my Gmail account. Okay, so this is very handy. So yeah, that's the last part. So I hope you like this tutorial. If you do, please hit the like button and subscribe, because you see making videos like this takes ages and ages, and I will make sure that I will provide you valuable content. That's my ultimate priority. So if you can subscribe and like the button, that will be appreciative, but if not, it's not a problem. But if you really like the tutorial, then please hit the like button. Okay, so I will see you in the next one. Take care, and thank you for watching.